We were 4 volunteers, and for a period of 4 months, we were far from home, far from our family, in unknown territories of Northern Madagascar with the Explore program. As volunteers, we are asked to mingle with the rural communities, to live where they live, to eat what they eat, and to do what they do. At the end of the 4 months, they had become our family. It is the bond that you create with people that makes you forget how far away from home you are. One of our main tasks was the conservation of mangrove forests in the Embera Bay, a unique ecosystem that holds more benefits than are often recognized. They possess the most fruitful and biologically compound ecosystems on Earth. Living between land and sea, mangroves are homes to hundreds of animals, ranging from crabs to birds.
Can I have a moment of your time? I would like to know your name. Kimani, that is mine. Where you've been hiding all my life.
They not only shelter animals and insects, but are also vital for the survival of the coastal population. They are their primary food income and also protect them from cyclones and rising levels of water by breaking the incoming waves.
And I would do anything in the world to make you mine. Could this be love at first sight? Baby, let me hold you close even only for one night.
Ankesambon is a little fisherman's village located right on the edge of a canal and 700 acres of mangrove forest. For 1 week, we lived in Ankesambon, where we conducted ecological monitoring of the mangroves to collect up-to-date data and analyze the progression of the forest. Lemurs are one of the most endemic species of Madagascar. These primates are considered sacred here on the island. Today, lemurs are considered to be the world's most endangered mammals, and one of the reasons being illegal logging. Lemurs use mangroves for foraging, sleeping, and traveling, thus another reason why it is essential to protect these trees. In the objective of protecting mangroves, we had the task to supervise the training of 210 coalmen on improved carbonization techniques. This project, led by WWF and GIZ, was an opportunity to protect the future of mangrove resources through a contract signed by every coalman that ensured that they would cease any exploitation of mangroves for the production of coal. The training taught them how to use eucalyptus trees instead, trees that grow at a faster rate than mangroves, and through an improved technique that increases the carbonization yield and halves the need of wood whilst remaining affordable and accessible for the coalmen. To secure the resource of eucalyptus trees, we also created a eucalyptus nursery in the village of Ansachana. We started off the project for a week and then left it in the hands of the villagers to continue the work. Whenever we were living within the community, whether it was for a week or a few months, we were always welcomed with open arms by the villagers and would even be invited to their rituals and ceremonies. Another important success from their Explore project was the creation of an efficient prototype of an improved cook stove. Malagasy families in rural areas rely daily on the power of coal, and thus the resources used in woods are very high. The mission was to create a more efficient cook stove that reduces by 2/3 the consumption of wood. After 5 failed attempts, we finally were able to create a cook stove that wouldn't crack even after usage. The villagers were very motivated by this new method, and it is now in their hands and in the hands of the WWF to continue the progress for the hope of the vulgarization of this improved cook stove in more villages.
Ala uteaku karakara umbaharite Hazurai kenda tirai atsaharu